So then, in today's video, we take a look at the village of Schengen in Luxembourg. Now, this village is located at the tri-point of Luxembourg, Germany and France. So we start off at a train station, which is actually not in Luxembourg, it's actually across the border in Germany. This station was originally called Pearl, named after the German village of Pearl right next door to Luxembourg, but it's been recently renamed to Pearl Schengen. This is because people in Schengen in Luxembourg can cross the border to use the trains here, so the train station actually serves both Luxembourg and German passengers. And that's because of the Schengen Treaty, the Treaty of Free Movement. And the Schengen Treaty was actually signed in Schengen. So the treaty is actually named after the village. And it's because this village is on the tri-point made it a perfect political spot for the treaty to be signed. So we now leave the train station, go up on the bridge. Crossing over the bridge goes into Luxembourg. But before we do that, I first continue walking south, take a look at the Germany and France border. So before we go into Luxembourg, cross the bridge, let's first go down here, go along to France. So we're right at the tri-point here. Sadly, tri-point's in the water, so I can't get right onto the tri-point, but you can get very close. So, Luxembourg's over here, I'm in Germany, and just up here is France. And there it is, the white buoy in the water. That is the tri-point. So, that's Germany, and we're now just entering into France. I think that's what that sign says. I think it says welcome to France. It says, thank you for your visit. So yeah, leaving France, entering Germany. There's a weird place, big lock gate, and here's a level crossing just in France. And there it goes to Germany, literally just there. So if you walk down the tracks a little bit, and you've got there the point limit. See, that's the limit of France movements. Then into DB, into Germany, Deutschbahn. And now I'm in Germany. To take a look the other way and see, not I should have gone down these tracks for a long time. There you go, then. Région de France. So that's entering into France. There you go. French signal there and a German signal there. Thank you for your visit. See you soon on the network of Voyages Navigatables de France. So there you go. That's what happens when you leave France into Germany. So now it's time to go across the bridge into Luxembourg. So I'm now entering into Luxembourg, and the border is right here where the sign is, when it's lined up to the white buoy in the water. So here I am coming right up to the border now. There I am right on the border. So the other direction, we can see the white marker in the water for the tri-point. Okay, let's carry on into Luxembourg. Welcome Schengen. So here they're celebrating Schengen. Even got a Schengen museum in this little village of Schengen where the Schengen Agreement was signed. And over here you've got the exact opposite of Schengen. You've got a bit of Berlin Wall, which is very interesting actually. There's a random piece of Berlin Wall just here to show you the exact opposite would happen, which is what we don't want to go back to. But with the way things are going, you never know what's going to be in the future nowadays. So coming out to tri-point on the Luxembourg side, got this sign here, and over there is the tri-point. Now if we have a look at this, so that there is the point where Germany, France and Luxembourg meets. Now the border between France and Germany is straight ahead just there, but a border from France to Luxembourg, the border doesn't come this way, the border goes across the water and it's another kilometre up there where the Luxembourg and France border is. So here we've got this stone, and this stone marks the point where the France and Germany border is on the other side of the water. But this is not the border for France and Luxembourg, that's another kilometre that way. So if you imagine the point from the tri-point there, it goes a kilometre that way, then across for the France-Luxembourg border.